Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to book a tennis lesson on any court of your choice using our website, playercourt.com. The first thing, obviously, that we're going to need you to do is go to our website. So go on up to your address bar and enter in playercourt.com. And when you land on our homepage, you're going to notice a couple of things. There's a couple of menu items up top that you could click. There's a how it works section, a rate section, staff section, etc. And you can learn a lot of different information about our website by clicking through these various menu items. But the large majority of people that visit our site are looking to go ahead and get started with their lesson booking process. So to get started, the first thing you're going to do is go ahead down here and enter in your zip code. Once I have entered in my zip code, I'm going to go ahead over here and click on the yellow magnifying glass. And you're going to notice that two tabs immediately pop out to the right, a private lessons tab and a team lessons tab. When you hover over each one of these tabs, it gives you a little brief description about what they're all about. But today, because we're going over private lessons booking, we're going to go ahead and click on the private lessons tab. When you click the private lessons tab, you'll see it's going to immediately bring you to the book lesson page, and your zip code from the last page is pre-populated here. If you want to change your zip code, you're more than welcome to, and it'll repopulate the data down here below that you see. The next step is to select the court on which you want your lesson. So you'll see here a Google map with a lot of different map pins, and each one of these map pins represents a different public tennis court that is stored in our database. Now, our database is really just a suggestion of courts because a lot of our customers that come to our site aren't necessarily sure of the closest court to them. So each one of these map pins represents a court near you. You can either select a court from the database that we offer here, or if you have a private court or a court that's not listed in our database, feel free to add your own court. And you can do this by clicking the Add Your Own Court module right here. And that's just going to pop up with a form here that you fill out to add in your own court. Pretty basic stuff. You fill out your court name, your address, city, state, zip code, and you would click Save Changes, and that would go ahead and add your specific court that you were looking for to our list. So once you figure out the court that you want to go ahead and select it, either by clicking it on the map over here or by clicking it over here on the right. Either will work. You can see that as I click on the right or on the map, a little window pops up on the map giving me a little more detail on the court. And once I've gone ahead and selected my court, you'll notice that as I scroll down the page, I see a list of professionals that are available to teach at this location. And as I scroll further down the page, you're going to see, a pretty long list of pros and what their availability is on different days throughout the next couple of weeks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and figure out what day I'd like my lesson on. We're going to say Monday, April 8th would be a good day. And I noticed that our professional is available from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. And I know that's a pretty big schedule, and I'm thinking that, maybe I want a lesson around noon. So I'm going to go ahead and select the pro that I like. And I'm going to scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page, and I'm going to click Proceed. Upon clicking Proceed, I'm brought to the lesson details page, and this is where I'm going to select my specific lesson start time. On the previous page, it offered you a range of when the professional was available. Here's where you actually pick your specific lesson time. So, as I said, I was looking for a noon lesson, and I'm thinking maybe I'll have an hour and a half long lesson, so I can enter in the lesson duration column here, an hour and a half. And then you also see here an Add a Friend for 10 category. This is where you can add additional friends to your lesson. So let's say that my wife and I wanted to take the lesson together. I would need to add one additional player. And I can do that just by selecting it in the drop-down menu here. And you're also given the option to save a little money by choosing, a 3, 6, or 10 lesson package. For right now, I'm just going to go ahead and purchase one lesson so that you can see how it works. So once I've got all my lesson details set, I'm going to scroll down to the bottom of the page, and I'm going to click Checkout. Before I can go to the checkout page, I need to create an account with playercourt.com. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and fill out an account. And I'm just creating a fake account here, but you would need to go ahead and enter in your real information, your first, your last name, and your email address, password that you like to use, and we always appreciate to learn, how you found out about us. So the How Did You Hear About Us section is where you put that information in. I'm just entering in all my password information here. And once I've filled out all the information that the website is asking me for, I'm going to go ahead and click Submit. And this is going to bring me directly to the checkout page. Once on the checkout page, you're going to see over here on the right all your lesson details, the number of players, the pro, just confirming all the information that you submitted on the previous pages. And if you notice something's wrong here, you'll notice up top you can go back and you can click on the lesson details page to get back and edit the information to make it the way that you want it. But other than that, now that you're on the checkout page, you're just going to go ahead and you're going to enter in your credit card information and corresponding billing address. You see all this information listed here. And then once you have all of that entered in, you're going to click I agree to play your court's terms of use. Feel free to click on the terms of use and it'll pop up and you can read a little bit about us and how our terms work. Nothing scary here, just sort of a quick paragraph to let you know what's going on. So once you've clicked the I agree, you're ready to go ahead and click process. And once you click process, your lesson is booked. That's all for today. That's how to book a lesson on any court of your choice with playyourcourt.com. Hopefully we'll see you out on the court soon.